Hello, good morning everyone. Today we will start our 11th questions of 8.1 exercise of quadrilateral. Okay. We already finished that all the 10 questions of the 8.1. So now first in 11th question, what is the given in the question? In triangle A, B, C and D, E, F, two triangles are given. A, B, C, A, B, C. Understand? A, B, C and D, E, F. Okay. These are two triangles given. D, E, F. D, E, F. Understand? So these two triangles are given, and what is given in A, B, C and D, F? AB equal to DE. So AB equal to DE given. Next is AB parallel to DE. These are parallel also given. Next is parallel also given. Next is BC. BC is equal to EF. EF also given. And next is given are joined the vertex DEF respectively. Okay. A, B, C are joined. A to join to D point. Okay. And A, B, C are D, E, F. So it is joined for E and it is joined for F. These are the figures given. Okay. And now we have to show that. First, very easy question this one. There are 6 parts are given, but they are very easy. First we will write what is the given. First we prove that ABED is a parallelogram. ABED is a parallelogram. Forget everything. Nothing is the given inside. Okay. Suppose it is. So prove that this one ABED is a parallelogram. It is a quadrilateral, you know, and you want to prove that parallelogram. Any quadrilateral, in what case you can say that it is a parallelogram? If one pair of opposite side are equal and parallel, we can say that it is a parallelogram. So you can write. So AB in the question is given AB equal to DE. AB equal to DE. So in first part AB equal to DE and AB parallel to DE also, and AB parallel to D. And we observe if in any quadrilateral one pair, only one pair, either one pair is equal and parallel also, then it is always a parallelogram. This is the property of quadrilateral. Okay, so we write one pair of quadrilateral are is equal and parallel. Okay, is parallel. So therefore it is the given. So you can write in the given in question. So what is the therefore ABED is a parallelogram. Understand? For the first part is finished. ABED is a parallelogram, and if ABED is a parallelogram, it means AB equal to D also. It means AD equal to BE also. So therefore AD equal to BE also, and AD parallel to B is also, because it is a property of parallel. So this is our question. First part. Next is second part. Prove that BEFC. Now we will prove that BEFC. This one. Now forget everything. BEFC. And what is the given in the question? BC. This one BC equal to EF. B, E, F, C. These two are equal and these are parallel also. It means they are also, it is also a parallelogram because one pair of opposite side B, E, F, C. Okay. BC equal to EF and BC parallel to EF is also given. So you write BC equal to EF, BC parallel to EF and BC equal to EF given. So same reason we will write. So therefore B, E, F, C is a parallelogram. Understand? Only always remember, if in any quadrilateral, if both of the pairs are only equal, then it is also parallelogram. If only one pair is equal and parallel, then they are also parallelogram. If opposite angles are equal, it is a parallelogram. Okay? If diagonals are bisect, it is also. So very easy. Third part. In third part, we have to prove that AD parallel to CF. AD parallel to CF. So we have to prove that AD parallel to CF. And AD and CF is also equal. Okay. AD equal to CF you have to show that, and AD and they are parallel. So in what case you can say that they are equal and parallel? In only one case. If ADFC is a parallelogram. In third part, we want to prove that AD parallel to CF and AD equal to CF. Only look at here, ACFD. Okay, this one we want to prove that AD and CF are equal and AD and they are parallel also. In what case you can say that equal and parallel? If ACFD is a parallelogram. So first we will say that it is a parallelogram. In what case? How can you say that it is a parallelogram? So first we observe, always we will use first and second part. We observe AD equal to BE. Yes, AD equal to B. AD equal to BE. So right. By part 1 we will use, okay, because we want to prove that ADCF is a parallelogram. In parallelogram how can say that? If AD and CF they are equal and parallel. Okay, so in first part AD, by first part AD equal to BE and AD parallel to BE. It is given in first part. Now by part 2. Now tell me in part 2 BEFC is a parallelogram. BEFC is a parallelogram. Parallelogram means opposite side are equal and parallel. So it means BE equal to CF and BE parallel to CF also. Yes, understand or not? So you can say that AD equal to B, AD equal to B and B equal to CF. Now look at these. AD equal to BE and B equal to CF. It means AD and CF is also equal. It means, because we know, look at AD equal to B. If AD is 7, so B is also 7. But B equal to CF also. So it is a CF is also 7. So you know all these three are equal. Understand it? So, so therefore you can give the name this one. So equation number star and this one is double star. You can say any name you can give. Okay. Otherwise you can write. It is equation 1, equation 2. Now it is equation 3. It is equation 4. So write by equation 3 and 4. What? AD What we want to show that in third part, AD equal to CF. So therefore we can write by AD equal to CF. And next is we want to parallels. Tell me AD parallel to B, AD parallel to B, and BE parallel to CF. It means all these three are parallel. Yes. What is given? AD parallel to this one and this one parallel to this one. It means these two are also parallel, and AD parallel to CF. Only very easy. Only that you have to write. Okay. Now it is the third part. Now fourth part. I am solving this one now. In fourth part, what is given? In fourth part, ACFD is a parallelogram. ACFD is a parallelogram. So ACFD, this one in what case you can say that? Parallelogram. If opposite side are equal and equal, but AD and CF are equal and parallel. We already proved that in third part. Right? By part 3, AD equal to CF and AD equal parallel to CF. है ना? This one by part 3. And if in any AD equal to CF and AD and parallel, so therefore AD CF is a parallelogram. Reason you can write yourself. This same reason we will write in first part. What we will write? One pair of quadrilateral are equal and parallel and parallel. It is the sign of parallel. Okay. Either you will write this one or you can write parallel. These are same. Okay. So fourth part is also finished. Now fifth part. Okay. Now I'm rubbing this one. In fifth part, prove that AC equal to DF. AC. Where is AC? This one is AC equal to DF. They are equal or not? Yes, of course. Why not? Because in fourth part we already proved that ADCF. ADCADFC is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, opposite side are equal and parallel. To write by part 4, AB, what is ADFC is a parallelogram. Parallelogram, if it is a parallelogram, ACFD is a parallelogram. It means AC and DF are opposite side. So AC equal to DF. So we will write opposite side of parallelogram. Okay, very easy. Every part one is very easy. Okay, only you have to identify the parallelogram. Next is prove that ABC, sixth part, triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF. So these two triangles you want to prove that congruent. This one ABC and DEF. So this one DEF. These two triangles you want to prove that congruent. How will you prove that? So it means already given in question AB equal to DE. Already question. So will already given in. So AB equal to DE. You will write given. Next BC. So this one equal to BC equal to EF. It is also given. Next is, can you say that AC equal to DF also? Yes, you can say that AC equal to DF. Why? By part 5. By part 5. So therefore, triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF. So in triangle, you will write here in triangle ABC and this one, and then prove it by side criteria. Okay, very easy question this one. So do yourself. Next, last part, and today we will finish this one exercise. Read everyone. First, ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium given. Everyone know what is trapezium? Trapezium means one pair of opposite side are equal and parallel. A, B, C, D is a trapezium given in which AB parallel to these two are parallel given. And next is AD equal to BC. AD equal to BC given. Okay. Then show that. So first we will write always what is the given. Okay. So write ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a already given in question. Yes. Next is AD equal to and given AD equal to BC. Understand? Now we have to show that four part. First is show that angle A equal to angle B. We have to show that this one angle and this one angle are equal. Okay. So what we will do? Okay. So in this question we will do some construct ourselves. Okay. What is? So now we will check it. We want to prove that angle A equal to angle B, and ABCD is a trapezium, and one more given is also AB parallel to DC also. It is also given. So now tell me, can we draw a line? Suppose it is AD line. Okay, it is A and it is D line, and it is C. Okay. Tell me, we know AD and BC are not parallel. So tell me, can we draw a line which is passed through C and which is parallel to AD also? Can we draw or not? Yes, why not? We can draw. We can draw only one line. If I ask you, draw a line which is passed through this point and parallel to AD, so we can draw only one line. So this is the parallel to this one. And which is passed through this. No other line which is passed through this point C and also parallel. Suppose we will draw like this one, it is not parallel. So only how many lines? So only one line we can draw which is parallel to C, which is passed through C and parallel to AD. So we can draw ourselves. Okay. So we will write here. So we will construct. So let draw a line which is passed through C and parallel to, and which is a line which is passed through C also, because from a one point, how many points we can pass through? Infinite. But we have from this point, one point, how many lines from this point? This one, infinite. But we want to draw a line which pass through C also and parallel to DA. So it is so DA also. Okay. Understand? And suppose if we draw this line and when we extend this line AB, so it is cut at some point. Yes. So you can give the name, suppose its name is E point, parallel to DA, which cut the AB, extended line. It is the line of extended. Extend means increase the line. Okay, extend term. AB, which cut the AB extended line on E. Are you understand it? Only this one. Only simple. Nothing we have to do. Only draw a line which is passed through this one, which is parallel to this one, and tell me AB parallel to this one and this one is parallel to this one. It means A, D, C, E is a parallelogram. So therefore ADC. ADC is a parallelogram. Why? Because AB parallel to DC and AD parallel to EC. Are you understand? If you understand this one, so it is that. Okay. Now, can you say that BC equal to EC also? Yes. Why not? Why? Because so therefore, if ADC is a parallelogram, we know if it is a parallelogram, it means so A opposite side are equal. AD equal to EC. Why? Opposite side of parallelogram. Only I write it. Okay, nothing. Only some constant. Okay, now, and we know in the given question AD also BC is given. AD also BC is also given. It means AD equal to EC and AD equal to BC. So it means EC and BC also equal. So therefore EC equal to BC. Okay, this one are there. Understand? But we want to prove that angle A equal to angle B. So now what we will do? Okay. So now tell me. Suppose this line is not given. Okay. This one is not a given. Okay. And we know in this triangle BEC, and if two sides are equal in a single triangle, then opposite angle always equal. Opposite of this one and opposite of this one, these angles are always equal. We already know this property. So you can write. To write in triangle BEC, angle this one B. Don't say this is B, it is also B. So you will say that angle CBE equal to angle CEB. Why? Angle opposite of equal side. So we will write these reasons. Okay. So now, so it means this angle and this one angle and this angle are equal. How much? Suppose X and X. What you are taking? These are equal to X degree. You can take X degree. Understand? Now you can say that this angle and this angle are equal. So we will say that. So now we will find from this one. So here angle B is how much? So we will write angle, this one angle B. Now this one you can say that angle B. Okay. So otherwise, so angle B plus this one X. Angle B. So otherwise you can say that angle CBA plus this one always 180. So it means angle CBE equal to 180. So this angle is CBA plus CBE. CB is this one is how much? X. So X and X another side minus. So 180 minus X. So this angle how much? 180 minus X. Okay. Now we want to find this one. And tell me this angle plus this angle how much? 180. Yes, why not? Because these two are parallel lines. These two are parallel lines, and two parallel lines cut by transversal lines. Sum of interior angle is always 180. So you can write angle A plus angle X equal to 180. Why? Sum of interior angle on same side. Sum of interior angle on same side. Okay, they are equal. If they are equal, so first, so now we already proved that. This one you already find 180 minus X. It is also X. Now, so angle A equal to x another side minus 180 minus x, and angle B. So angle CBA equal to 180 minus x. It is also 180 minus x. It is also angle B. CBA. So therefore angle A equal to angle B. Understand it? So angle A equal to angle B. One more time I explained it. Only this one is given. Okay. So we draw, very simple. We draw a line. We draw a line which is passed through C and parallel to this line. So these are parallel, and if these two are parallel, these are two parallel. It means it is a parallelogram. Parallelogram means opposite side are equal and parallel. We know. So it means this one equal to this one, and this one already equal. It means they are also equal. And if in this triangle these two sides are equal, opposite angle are always equal. It is x, it is also x. If it is x, so sum of these two interior angle is 180. So it means it is x, so it is 180 minus x. Same as it is. This one plus this one also 180. It is x, so it is also 180 minus x. So it means angle A equal to angle B. We already proved it. Understand it? Now we will so remember this one and note down it. Okay. Now part 2. Now part 2. Angle C equal to angle D. Angle C equal to angle D. So we want to prove that this angle and this angle is equal. How can you say that? Yes. Can you say that they are equal? Yes. Angle A equal to angle A. So it means we will write. So and we know these two are parallel lines. It is a transfer. So we will write angle A plus angle D is 180. Yes. Sum of interior angle on same side, same region. Okay. Because we already proved that this angle and this angle A equal to angle B. So angle B, A plus D is 180. Next is angle. These two are parallel lines. It is a transversal. This angle plus this angle sum is 180. So angle C plus B is also 180. These two are equal. Okay. And so it means A plus D is also 180, C plus B is also 180. So it means angle A plus D equal to angle C plus angle B. Yes, A plus D is also 180, C plus B is also 180. So write by part 1 angle A equal to B. Angle A equal to angle B. So in place of A we can put B. So B plus angle D equal to angle C plus angle B. Okay. And B is another side become minus. Plus and minus G cancels. Angle C equal to angle D. So it is the second part. Okay. So now third part. So angle C equal to D also. Because A plus D is 180. B plus C is also 180. Sum of alternate interior angle on same side 180. So both are equal and this one. Okay. Now third part. Now third part, triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD. Triangle BAD. So if you want to do triangle ABC, this one triangle plus BAD. So BAD. So these two triangles. So triangle in ABC and BAD. AB equal to AB common. Next is which one? In angle ABC. ABC. So this angle B and second is BAD. BAD. So angle A equal to angle B. So you can write angle A equal to angle B. By part 1. Only you have to identify which one is ABC. So it is ABC. ABC angle B and BAD, तो angle this one. Okay. Next is angle equal. Next is which one is equal? We can say that. Yes. Always use of the first and second part. So which one? And in the question is what is given? AD equal to. In already given AD equal to BC. AD in which one triangle? ABC. We can write BC equal to AD. So BC in which one? BC. ABC, this one, and next is ABD. So these are also equal. So these are, so triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD by side angle side. So by side angle side. So these two triangles are also congruent. Okay, by side angle. Only you can make separately also. Okay, these are confused. A B C and A B D. You can check it. A B C A B D. So A B is common. Angle A and angle B is already proved that angle B BC and AD is also, so they are congruent. Now fourth part. Diagonal AC equal to BD. AC and BD. So now we will take two triangles in which AC and BD. So ABC. AC is in ABC. AC in ABC and diagonal BD. ABD. So in these two triangles. These two triangles we already proved that congruent. So therefore by part 3 AC equal to BD by CP. So try this question again one more time yourself. Okay, I hope you understand it. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Tomorrow we will start our next exercise. Thank you.